Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic farming and we've reached episode number 96. We're in the main yard today and we've got the sprayers assembled because we have got a fair few weeds in Calmlands. That's right, if we look at the north section of the map we can see the spotted green sections indicating weeds in all of our north fields. So we need to get them herbicide sprayed. So we'll set a worker off on their merry way to drive to, I think, Arrow down that one is going, and then they will start spraying. Nordic and I will check in with them later on and move them on to other fields. But as for today, Bridgeway field with Poplar is ready to harvest. So we've got the forage harvester down there ready and waiting, and we need a truck so we can do the carting. Aha, Nordic has grabbed the green truck. We will grab another. I think we'll go for the orange one of the newest trucks in our fleet. Fantastic. The MAN TGS. Lovely stuff. Just like Nordic, we will grab a Optiliner. So that has got the most capacity out of all of our trailers, which is good. Let's get the cover open so we're good to start loading straight away. We'll follow Nordic to Bridgeway field, and this is going to be our last poplar harvest on Calm Farm, as we're nearing the end of the series now. We're going to get to 100 episodes and that will conclude the series. So yes, as poplar takes a long time to grow and Nordic and I will have a lot of other things to do between now and episode 100, this is the last poplar harvest. But as always, we will let the worker do the harvesting, we'll do the carting. The wood chips will go to the farm silo, where they'll get distributed to the biomass heating plant. Right, Nordic is giving us a toot. We will give him a toot as well, he can lead the way. And yeah, we will alternate basically. He will take a feed from the forage harvester, then I will swoop in and take the next batch, and we'll be back and forth from this field to the farm silo. Quite a close distance, so it's pretty good. And we'll keep working until this field is emptied. Probably should have serviced this truck before we got started, but never mind. Right, leave this job with us, and we'll catch you when we're finished. There we go, the worker has finished doing the forage harvesting of the poplar, and I think we've done a pretty sterling job, if I say so myself. Nordic and I have been ferrying like mad back and forth and tooting each other as we have gone past, which has been fun. Now we've had a wheel loader worker loading the silage from our right hand silage bunker there into the BGA hopper, and I think they're about a third of the way through, and that's been giving us a nice trickle of money from the BGA making biogas, which is super. And also we've been topping up the farm silo with these wood chips, and that's been distributing to the 2 biomass heating plants. So yeah, I think the money is starting to roll in faster once again, which is really good. Get this last bit dropped off. Nordic is just seeing us in safely to the farm silo unload area. There we go. And you can actually see that we've not got many wood chips left in this silo because the biomass heating plants have been filled up. Right, I think we can just drive straight ahead and park up the Optiliner and the truck. Not going to be needing the trucks this afternoon, so we can unhitch and shut her down, beacon off. And there we go, right hand side I can see wood chips around mid-table, 73,977 litres. But if we go and inspect our biomass heating plants, I'm sure they are fairly full. 494,000 in here, and 494,000 in here. So overall we have made just over 1 million litres of wood chips. Fantastic. The poplar harvest always does well on the yields, so that's going to keep the biomass heating plant busy for a long while. It's also got straw that it is processing, so that is good. Okay, this afternoon we are on to spraying. Our worker has been doing some of the weeding in Northwall and Arrowdown, but unfortunately the JCB whilst working in Arrowdown ran out of herbicide, so we are going to have to finish that off and then crack on with the herbiciding of Arrow Up, Lakeview, Hillside and Pig Farm. So first of all we need to top up. I'm actually quite surprised that it ran out of herbicide because the See and Spray technology is pretty good. It must not have been a full tank to begin with, so that is probably poor planning on my side of things. But there we go, let's get filled up and we can make our way over to Arrowdown to carry on the job. Refilled and on our way. Hot on Nordic's tail to Arrowdown. Okay, we are at Arrowdown and we can see where the worker has been unable to complete. I think we can line up with the next row alongside Nordic. Probably want to make sure that we have the sprayer raised a little bit, just so we're not going to be damaging the crop. There we go, perfect. Beacon's off, we can set the sprayer going and off we go. end of the line, we can fold up the sprayer. And that is the last portion that we needed to conduct on arrow down and arrow up. All sprayed, herbicide sprayed now. Just need to turn off the misbehaving GPS. And there we go. Job done. Nicely zapped all of the weeds with the herbicide, which is good news. And it is sunflowers in arrow up, and arrow down has corn in. Next on the list is Lakeview Field, which has soybeans in, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. We will double check when we get to it. We can head on up here to get to it. I think I have ended up going the long way, all the way around Arrow Down, and between Arrow Down and Northwall, when we could have just gone down and around the bottom of Arrow Down, and we would have been right at the corner at the bottom of Lakeview. But never mind, we will journey on around this way. So we're starting at the top of Lakeview. Right, here we are. So we can get unfolded. We will set the GPS, so we've got Lakeview spray. There it is. Make sure we've got the right width set. Sometimes it does like to play silly games with us. Probably need to raise the boom a little bit again. We've got some tall weeds in this section. Right, See and Spray is on. We can get the headland sprayed. Nordic will take the inside headland, break into the rows. And then I think the plan is that we'll get some of our workers to help with the last two fields, Pig Farm and Hillside, to finish up the day. Lakeview done. Nordic is just seeing to the last scraps in the corners, and that is all herbicided quite nicely. Now we have Pig Farm Field to the right, and just over the crest of the hill we have Hillside as well, which need to be herbicide sprayed. I think we're going to ask some of our workers to see to that for us, and we'll set them off. But let's get parked up here first of all, and then we can get them on their way. Don't need to top them up because they will buy herbicide as they are working. There we go. Right, let's summon the workers, Nordic. Okay, our first worker is off and away, getting set up. They will be hopefully spraying this field fairly quickly. It's only a small field Well, it wasn't small when we first started out on Calmlands. This was one of our bigger fields, but now it is one of our smallest as we have grown quite substantially. But there we go, worker is away herbiciding. Fantastic. Right, Nordic is setting his worker off very soon. And the Deutz is away in Hillside Field as well. But that is it for today. I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you've got any tips, tricks or things you'd like us to do, feel free to leave a comment and check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's session. Hope to see you again next time on Calmlands, but until then, catch you later. Cheers all. Bye bye.